As the world of sport is on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic, various leagues across the globe have shifted to the virtual world of video games. Current and past players, eSports competitors, and celebrities are competing with each other in the comfort of their own home. From the NFL to the NBA
That's so crazy. That's so crazy to me.
and the Bundesliga.
Ball roll. He's going for a goal himself. He got it. He knows we're playing FIFA bingo, Alex. He's got a goal with his own player in the game.
But the most successful sports that have shifted to video games are the ones that use the same skills as its real-life counterparts, like motorsports. Drivers have been setting up their own simulators to race like they normally would. This has been seen with Formula One's virtual Grand Prix series, with drivers like Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc, cricketer Ben Stokes, and even former One Direction member Liam Payne. Other motorsports are also running their own races, like IndyCar, NASCAR, and Australia's own supercars. And this is all broadcast on TV, with commentary and production like a normal race. It is also broadcast online by the drivers themselves, which opens up a whole new avenue of fan engagement like never before.
Hello, Max.
Hello, mate, how's it going?
My chat wanted me to ask you for some tips.
I would turn off the computer.
Another sport that surprisingly has a transfer of skills is cycling. A virtual tour of Flanders was held with 13 cyclists, which was decisively won by Greg Van Avermaet, who was fully kitted out in his home. But as traditional sports embrace the world of esports, video games are trying to break into the mainstream. Esports events are filling out stadiums, watched by millions online, and giving out prize money comparable to a tennis Grand Slam. Esports is slowly being accepted. It was a precursor to the 2018 Winter Olympics, and could be a medal event in the 2022 Asian Games after being a demonstration sport in the previous edition. But the IOC have been wary to accept it in the Olympics, as it has been seen to not fit the Olympic values. We spoke to James Lytris, otherwise known as Ruffleco Online, who competes in Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
CSGO is like an abbreviation for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It's a 5 vs 5 multiplayer online game in which you have two sides, CTNTs, and the objective is pretty much to eliminate the other team. It's an FPS, so it's a shooter like Call of Duty. So the goal is to eliminate the other team and pretty much just be like the last people standing. I started playing competitively about 2 years ago, and it's pretty much just get your name out there, just pretty much interacting, collaborating with a lot of other people who are ranked a lot higher than you. You have to talk to them and pretty much just make your way into the scene. It's pretty difficult at first. It's a long grind. You have to start from, there's divisions, just like any other sport really. It's like Division 4, Division 3, Division 2. You just have to start from the bottom, register, and just work your way up.
James trains by himself and with his team throughout the week.
When you're in a team, you'll play Sunday to Thursday. Usual hours are like either 6 o'clock till 10 or 7 to 11. So it's like 4 hours a day. That's just like team play. It's not even individual. So individual, you'll be on like 2-3 hours in the day as well. So it's like, if you actually want to be competitive and like in the top tier divisions, it's like 6-7 hours a day. It is, yeah, it's a very big commitment.
James also broadcasts on live streaming platform Twitch.
I stream just because it's fun, and especially in like times like this, there's nothing else really to do. So it's good to be interactive with people. It gives people some entertainment, so that's good. And it's just overall enjoyable, just interacting with people online, messing around, like, yeah, it's pretty relaxing.
Sometimes he receives criticism online, but is supported by his friends and family.
Anyone in the world can click on you. Anyone in the world can see your matches. So of course there's going to be some angry people online. Mostly it's bettors who bet on your games and they'll lose money. They'll lose like $5,000 and they won't be happy. So they'll just comment in the messages below, all in like lightheartedness. Like you don't really take it to heart. If you take everything you read to heart or like take every criticism to heart, then you're not going to get anywhere with anything. I think I'm lucky, being mostly supportive of when I play and when I'm yelling and stuff, being crazy on the computer. I'm very lucky. I've been supported the whole time. I understand that people would definitely. I've known people that have had criticism from their families and friends. And it's just pretty much the environment that you're in. Like, it's sort of the culture that you're in as well. Some families, it's more normal to them. Some families it's not. So, not me, but I know of people who have.
James has seen eSports grow to potentially becoming a mainstream sport.
When I started, it was pretty small, and tournaments and events were really small and low key. Whereas like now, it's really globalized. Everyone in the world in different countries plays games, and tournaments have only gotten bigger, and they only will get bigger. Pretty much, it's accessible to everyone, so that's the biggest thing. Anyone can do it at home. So tournaments like Dota International have gone from like $50,000 prize pool, whatever, to like 20 million. Definitely will be a mainstream sport in the future because, like I said, it's only getting bigger and it only will get bigger. The kids today, pretty much generations, it's so cyber rich. Everyone's on computers, everyone's on phones. Maybe eventually it will be in the Olympics. I don't know. Who knows? But definitely going to be a mainstream sport.
But he is hesitant to call himself an athlete.
You don't really relate the word athlete to playing games, but I think definitely the work you put in is equivalent to other sports, if not more, because it might not be as physical, but it's very mentally draining, and it's just constant pressure. You're playing like 6-7 hours, usually without breaks, so it's very mentally straining. Pressure qualities and the work ethic is very similar to other sports. It's definitely got the same values and commitments that an athlete has. If someone wants to call an athlete, then fine, but if not, I'm not going to get offended. I don't really mind. Yeah.
So if you're missing live sport, hop on Twitch or YouTube and follow your favourite sport virtually, or discover the vast world of esports.